Alright, back with the Platinum run for Horizon Zero Dawn. Again, this is a game I've played many times. It's my favorite game, and I feel like doing a Platinum run for my channel on the new PSN account that I created for my channel. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today, because I do have a cold, but I want to get a little bit of it in, so it's been a couple days since I've streamed. So last time we killed the Sawtooth, and now we're going to go talk to Rost and get into Mother's Heart and run it and improving. Let me just edit something real quick. I forgot to put in the title Ultra Hard.
From Sony.
Whoops. Okay, perfect. All right. God, I love this game. It's just so beautiful.
Damn.
Ooh, I couldn't roll out of the way. This is going to be a fun run. Ultra Hard is going to make this really fun.
Good meat.
Whoops, I forgot to mute it on my TV so that I could only hear it through the headphones. Definitely gotta make sure we have our medicine pouch filled at all times on this run, I think. And again, this is a platinum run, so I'll be getting everything and doing everything. Including a New Game Plus speedrun at the end to get the New Game Plus trophies. Zero glitch speedrun, that is. Zero glitch any %. I wonder if the boars are ultra hard too.
Can't be too prepared.
When I eventually do that New Game Plus speedrun, I don't know when that'll be since I'm only playing this one whenever I get a chance to. I'll probably see if I can do it all in one stream as quickly as possible.
So, it's time. Are you ready?
I mean, I guess that's the definition of a speed run, but it's not a speed run like you would normally see, but just a me going through the game as quickly as I can do it.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught
If I don't
me
talk
to
too
be-
much during this stream, it's because I have a bad
Not
cold
sure my bow and spear will be
the
much
past
help
couple
in there,
days,
though.
so...
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I hope they make a second one of these. Oh man, it would be
I'm
so
ready to do
good.
this. See
I
you
wasn't a
back home in
huge,
few
like,
days?
Killzone fan. Maybe I'll have to check them out someday. I've never actually played any of them, but if this is what Guerrilla has to offer, like, I am super pumped to see what else they got.
Take this, too.
I know Killzone's a shooter and this is an open world RPG, but still. I heard that the Killzone worlds are pretty
Why are you
intricate
talking like we'll never see
and
each
beautiful
other
to
again?
look at as well.
No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you.
And again, during this first run here, this platinum run, I'm going to be doing all of the cutscenes. I'm going to let all the cutscenes play out.
I have to let him go.
But during the speed run, I'm going to skip as many as I can and just get through it as
First,
quickly as
Ruby.
possible.
After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But For the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Such talent. A gift from all.
This better than proving itself. It's better than proving itself. This brings me back.
Do a thorough search around here, see if there's anything worth picking up. Like this supply crate right here. Can use the shards because everything on Ultra Hard is like way more expensive, I've noticed. The only Ultra Hard I've ever done is a New Game Plus. And it was a lot easier when you start off with all of your weapons.
Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
High Matriarch Tears has gone too far this time. Inviting me to the
Get
lodge
down
house.
from there, now!
That's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to climb down!
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine! Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will. Jarg the Climber. It's not my name, but it should be.
This guy.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from All Mother. People, machines, and beasts, all were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace. But some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one
What are you
All-Mother
looking at,
provided.
Aloy?
A world of metal.
Looking at straight ahead at this kid's back.
All the work
Hey,
which they
Swift. Thanks for coming by.
give them a life of ease, plenty. So,
About to run in the proving.
with the machines.
Shame that position didn't
Only
come
the
back this
true
year.
children,
You
the
know,
mothers and
won't get
fathers of the
involved.
Norn,
Care.
stayed with them.
She can't tell me what to do.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when...
Aloy, over here.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds.
How you been, Swift?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he?
I've heard of Path of
Truth is,
Exile,
I
but
get
I've never
lonely
heard
once
of
in a while.
Dust.
There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you.
What kind of games are
You
they?
could give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. I'll give you my best prices, I promise.
Woo! Expensive, expensive.
All right then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
Listen carefully now, for Well, you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In
Who
the
climbs
beginning.
better than artificial?
Aloy! It's you. It is Aloy, isn't it?
Side-scrolling adventure.
Correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size.
That sounds
and
pretty
you
dope,
saved
though.
me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years.
Have you ever
I hope to
played the
see you
Witcher
again,
series?
if you came to run in the Proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
You wouldn't like the Witcher series?
Cost? Nothing.
I was thinking about playing
Consider the things
a
that you
franchise playthrough for my
Long
channel, because I've always wanted to play the Witcher series, actually. What games do you want to see me play, man? That's what I want to know. I can get Dust for PS4 or Switch. I'll look into that. How much is it?
There. Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
$10?
Well,
Oh,
it's yours.
I'm down. I'm definitely
You
gonna
can
get
find
it then.
much more protection than
Maybe this
what you're
weekend.
wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe.
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Poe is free to play, but I have already spent 60 on it because that's what I would normally pay for a game of that quality. And it helps with the stashes. I might have to check that out too. Is that on, what is that? What is Path of Exile on? Is that on PC or console? I'm gonna put it on my, I'm gonna put it on my list. I'll play both of those. Let's see. Get additional resources sounds good. It's a complex game? That's alright.
Listen carefully now, or you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Bloodthirsty Karja.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome. For 2 years, we have been at peace
Alright, thanks
with
for stopping
Karja.
by, Swift. It's
It
awesome.
is time to restore
I'll check
our
those
bonds
games
of
out,
trade
and
with
I'll
Meridian.
probably most likely play them both on the
These
channel, so
envoys come to us
be there for
under a
that.
banner of peace.
And I'll talk to you later.
An enunciation of gratitude Killers and slavers! Yeah! Killers and slavers!
Hey! Hold your fruit, Nora. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now I'm Oseram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He's a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th King is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th King. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of the Nora, on the eve of your
Unknown
birth,
device detected. He's wearing a focus. You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn? You making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought.
Excuse me.
Hey. You got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Owen? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids. And who can blame them?
I have
wanted
questions.
to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the Sun sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Carja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, sorry, I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows.
God, their animations are just so on point in this
telling.
game. I can't get enough of it. Their lip movements,
If
perfect.
the Carja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Carja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Carja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
He really wants to give it to
I
us.
want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
The D, that is. Or should I say the E?
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a saw.
I just remember there was something that I wanted to do before I ran the proving, and I totally forgot to do it.
Life takers and machine breakers.
It would have been great. I'll have to do it after.
Like you,
would have made the proving so much easier. There's these
With all that
ultra
metal to
rare,
slow you down? I doubt it.
ultra rare
Say,
modifications.
From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty.
At one point in the map, on in the
I should make my way to the blessing.
in the embrace, but I totally forgot to go
Look,
get them.
maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what? All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Oh yeah, he wants it bad. Is this the right way? No, I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to go this way.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in.
Oh,
Expecting more tomatoes?
in truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
Okay then, we'll talk later.
I won't let the charge of faithful stop you from entering.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
What a little dildo. That's the kid who threw rocks at us.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Hey, welcome back, Swift.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer.
How was your food?
What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls.
You just ate bread? That was your dinner?
Passes the chain of love.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Alright, so this is one thing that pisses me off. They said that talking to Olin is optional, but they should have also said that talking to Tirsa and Arid is optional, because they have dialogue that's worth listening
Now
to.
that the blessing has been made, you and I...
Was it like
finally
French bread or
have a
Italian bread?
I hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
It meant nothing to me. I hated it. I'm gonna choose it meant nothing, because I think the last time I played this I chose found it beautiful, so.
My circumstances are that I'm here to win the proving, not stand around muttering Nora prayers and lighting Nora prayer lanterns.
Whew,
Of course.
savage.
Though it pains me that your years of isolation from the tribe have spoiled what is for us a ritual of great beauty.
Maybe isolation has given me the clearer view. A concern for results, not rituals.
Whatever your view, it is yours, and I will respect it. I imagine you must have questions.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to
Oh, it's
rejoin the
Costco
tribe.
artisan loaf.
So far as I know, however,
That's what's up, man.
You
That's
are the
what's up.
first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13 who killed his mother.
Like a sourdough or
But at the proving
something?
5 years later, he did not appear.
No, I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy, but the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
If you say so.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think. Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
Damn
I
straight.
know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy. But Rost's
I'm not gonna
past
lie,
is
her
another
hat,
secret I
it
must
looks
keep.
bizarre as hell, but it also looks comfy as all hell. Like, without all that weird shit on top, I'd probably wear it.
Rost told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Damn.
Matriarchs are grandmothers.
They got good
with
dentists
2
in
generations
this
of living progeny.
village.
But a high matriarch
Perfect
is
teeth.
a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born, or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter, but there are differences of opinion, and any vote of the high matriarchs requires a majority.
I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just, I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
The Karja took my little sister in their raids 5 years ago. All mother bride, sure.
Your blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Oh no, I agree. I agree. Their way of thinking in this tribe is absolutely and utterly ridiculous.
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His Luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine
I mean, they
rule,
worship a
we are
door,
given sight
for
and
crying out
purpose.
loud.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong. If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else?
Oh, no, no, no.
This guy is hilarious.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women
Savage
run things around
Aloy.
here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A sun... Oh, no, no, no. No.
Who
No.
are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Irid. The glory of the Karja is the sun's glory, reflected. We sun priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot, but you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies. My duty is to carry out the will of the sun, by serving its emissary among us, the Sun King. I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches, whom the light barely touches, bearing warmth.
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing. I was raised in the Mesa's great shade, its wild bird markets and metal cellars, spices and colored silks.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At His Luminance's order, we have flung its gates open to all.
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows where I'll end up.
True.
Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
Because of,
It
you
is
know,
my duty,
plot.
and also my honor, to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I swallowed my fear, but it re-emerged. I am glad Erend Van Guardsman made this journey. He is my shield, a good man.
Why were the Karja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Karja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
Don't forget it.
This has been illuminating, but I should get going.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
Oh, hello. I've never talked to an outcast before. It's strange.
I didn't know I clicked on talking to her.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Yep.
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing
Fire
to
and
hide.
spit.
You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving